With a second stop in China. Up next, it's men's semi-final action as Italy take on Spain right here in Fuzhou. Well, hello and welcome to Centre Court here in Fuzhou. Clayton Lucas here with you for men's semi-final action. It's Nicolai and Lupo up against Herrera and Guevara. The two teams have just finished their warm-up. Spain are playing in red and Italy are playing in blue. This is the two semi-finals scheduled for today. Winner of the two semis, obviously through to the final. It's a little bit overcast, but we have been blessed with some sun here this week, and it is nice and warm. It's a pleasant environment in which to play volleyball. There's a little bit of a breeze. It's quite cool. There's no sun to get in the players' eyes or cast shadows over the court. And it should be a cracker of a semi-final, and I'll put a caveat in there though, because Italy, in the form of Paolo Nicolai and Daniel Lupo, have been a little bit poorly the last few days. Firstly, it was Paolo Nicolai who had a temperature and went down, and then Daniel Lupo's had a temperature and may still have one today. But saying that, they've been winning all their matches. It's incredible. It's a bit like Tiger Woods with a bad back playing better golf. These two have been playing better volleyball. So the referees today is the first officials from China, Huang Lijun. And the second referee today from Australia is Stephen Juni. When he's not refereeing, he likes to be out on the ocean, self-styled captain of the seas. Time then to meet the players, starting with Italy. The young guns on this World Tour, and really a good outside bet for medals in Rio in the Olympics later on this year. Paolo Nicolai's 27 from Ortana. He's 203, that's 6'8", 81 tournaments, career wins, $335,000 in prize money. His playing partner, the 24-year-old Daniel Lupo, 2 career wins for him, $289,000 in prize money, lives in Rome. In their way today, from Spain, Pablo Herrera. He's 33 years of age. 4 World Tour wins, $621,000 in prize money, and an Olympic silver medal to his name as well. His playing partner, Adrian Guevara, 28 from Tenerife. 2 career wins, $471,000 in prize money. An exchange of pleasantries to wish each other the best of luck face to face, but secretly wishing that it is they themselves who have the luck and have the win and move into the final here in Fuzhou. Two teams we very much expect to see competing in Rio at the Olympic Games. Best of 3 sets, rally point scoring, first to 21 in the opening 2, first to 15. If we go to a decider. away we go with the first men's semi-final here at Fuzhou, part of the FIVB Volleyball World Tour. Italy in blue serving, Spain in red receiving, looking for first side out, which they get courtesy of a nice swing from Herrera, just going off the top of the block of Nicolai and finding the open court. Gavira now with the swing. Spain like to employ a 50-50 system. In other words, whoever's serving, the other player will stand at the net and block. Both can play defense, both very skillful, both coming up with some good angles. This is a good rally. And straight down the middle, calm as you like from Italy. And you can see the way that Italy are going about this game again. There's like no effort being displayed at all. They're just a real economy of movement about what they're doing, because they don't feel 100%. But maybe that's a new way to play. Obviously not playing ill, but the economy of movement, not getting psyched up about stuff, just doing what you need to do when you need to do it. Oh, that's a good swing, actually. Right cross court, exactly where Lupo was standing, and he could only stare as that almost hit his foot. Takes up a good position, just not far enough to his right to stop that one. Lovely swing from Spain. Herrera with the serve, and as I mentioned, with Herrera serving, Gavira's going to block. Herrera will play some D. And first example of the 50-50 blocking, and Herrera with a nice dig. And again, gets the angle cross court to beat Lupo. Now that's a couple of times that actually a fully fit Lupo probably would have made digs. So this might be a bit of a worry for Italy. Spain into a 3-1 lead. These two teams have played each other 7 times on the World Tour, and currently it's the Italians who lead 4-3. The last time they played was in Vitoria just a few weeks ago in Brazil, and that was a 3-setter, which Lupo and Nicolai won 19-21, 21-18, 15-10. In fact, the Italians have won the last 3 of the 7 encounters. Before that, Spain won 3, and their very first time they played back in 2011, it was a 3-setter where Nicolai and Lupo actually came out of qualifying to make it into the main draw and beat Gavira and Herrera to 3 as another point goes on the board for Spain. Just a little too much on that one from Lupo as he goes to the pokey, and Italy already calling timeout. Well, to be fair to Nicolai and Lupo, as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, they have been poorly. They have been under the weather, and you can see they look exhausted already, don't they? And we're only a few points into this one. But such is their professionalism. They are not just going to forfeit this one. Well, at least we hope they're not. They certainly haven't up to this point. They have played ill this week, and they've won. They've won quite convincingly, actually. They lost their opening match of the tournament to Russia's Dmitry Barsuk and Nikita Liamin, who came through qualifying. They lost that 23-25, 12-21. But after that, they went on a 3-game winning streak. They beat Norway's Kvamsdal and Soren 23-21, 21-19. Then they beat China's Li Jian and Li Zhuxian, the number 8 seeds, 21-16, 21-15. And then beat Norway's Bergerud and Solhaug 12-13. And then they beat another Russian team, Krasilnikov and Semenov, who were in the medal matches last week. They beat them 15-12 in the decider. And then they beat Josh Binstock and Sam Shakhter of Canada in the quarterfinals, 21-18, 21-16. So despite the fact they've been poorly, they've been very impressive. But they just look a little bit like they haven't got enough in the tank at the moment, have they, to stay the course here with Spain. Lovely threading the needle from Herrera. Gavira with the serve. Nice. Lovely, shining that ball. Just could see exactly where Gavira was stood in the cross court, and then just turned his hand on that at the last second to cut it away from the block and from the defender. Lupo going to bring some heat with the jump serve. Oh, that was unlucky. In fact, it was Nikolai, wasn't it? Lupo standing and watching. Nikolai does have a really good jump serve, but the key to these good jump serves and making them successful is being able to actually make the defender move or hit them hard enough. They haven't got a chance to move, and if it does hit them, they're still going to make an error. Oh, big block. And that spared Lupo's blushes. He was shaking his head after he played that roll shot. He knew it was a gift to Spain. And Paolo Nicolai has got him out of trouble with that one, right back into the shoulder of Herrera. Lupo with a little 1-foot Yahoo serve. Oh, brilliant. Oh, excellent play from Lupo. Can he finish? Yes, he can. Brilliant rally. Great reactionary play from Daniel Lupo as he trudges back to the serving line. With the first one into the chest, then gets a good cut, well picked up by Spain, and then a brilliant diving reaction to keep it in play. Gets up early, gets back in, and hammers it down the middle. At the second end change then, it's all good for Spain right now. Herrera, Gavira up by 4. Nicolai jumping into the cross and opening up the line for Spain. Good leave. Well, you get a fraction of a second to decide whether the ball is in or out, but these guys know pretty much straight away. Good leave. So a decent period of play here from Italy. They've got themselves back to within 2 after being 4 behind. However, a side out here for Spain will put them back in front by 3. And some hard hitting from Herrera makes sure of that. A little bit of frustration for Herrera as he turns away. Nicolai bringing the jump serve again. Oh, a little jump floater this time. Lost a bit of faith in his jump serve, but certainly not in his blocking. That's 2 points he's had now at the net. And Italy back to within 1 at the technical timeout. Excellent block. He goes up, he gets across the net and takes the space away. One of the few blockers able to do that on this tour. Up there with the likes of Dalhouser and Alison and Evandro in terms of his blocking ability. Well, most teams like to go after the elder statesman of the Spanish duo in the form of Pablo Herrera at 33 years of age, but you don't get an Olympic silver medal for nothing. And he may be 33, but he's still got all the skills that pay the bills. And he showed that with that lovely little cut shot. It's now his serve. Well, that was close to being a double. But credit to Spain, just getting on with it. No one else batting an eyelid over the setting. The rules pretty strict on the beach with the setting. Not like indoors where you can pretty much just chuck it up and it's okay. Well, that looked like a foot fault from Herrera at the net. As he jumped at that, the tape came up the baseline, but not spotted by anybody, just me perhaps. Well, the line's just now clearing away the mark where he took it out. Nice look from Lupo. And a good finish. Oh, that's a corking serve from Lupo. Right over the shoulder of Herrera, who thought it was going out, and it just dropped like a stone right into the corner. And he takes a deep breath and has a little word with himself. That's a really, really good serve. I wonder if Lupo can do that again. You know, just mixing it up a little bit. That will stay in play. Not a good reach of the net, just a continuation this time from Nicolai. Now a real chance here for Italy to get level, and the poke is good enough, and they're back in the game. Daniel Lupo just holding his ground, biding his time, waiting for the ball to come to him, not making any sudden movements, not trying to guess what's going on. And it's paid off, hasn't it? All square now. Italy leading, or lulling Spain into a false sense of security, maybe. Oh, it's another massive block. Oh, but a near touch given against Paolo Nicolai. He can't believe it. Stephen Juni says, no, mate, you touched the net. And Nicolai says, oh, but I didn't. I really didn't. Oh, gutting. And I tell you what, those of you that have been in that situation as players, and you know for a fact you didn't touch the net, and the referee thinks you did or sees in their mind that you did, it's heart-wrenching because you just feel so hard done by. Oh, taxi for Spain. And a point for Guevara. Well, what an interesting period of play we've just watched. Nicolai still shaking his head as he goes under the net from the last play where he was convinced that he didn't touch the net. But that little roll shot has put Spain back in the driving seat. So just checking the sideline is straight. The lines are fixed with anchors like on a bungee, so they're pulled square. But they can move a little bit if caught, so the reason they're on the bungee is so that you can catch them and you're not going to go flying. They'll give before you fall. Good rally this one. No one able to bring any heat just yet. And that one must have just caught the block as it went to Lupo because it was going long. He decided to play it. Spain back in front by 3 now. That's a great pickup, wasn't it? And another one. And then just getting it back over, resetting block defense. Good read on the play. And then a great finish, deciding, nope, got to hit it. And he did, yes, just caught the block as it went long. It's a little bit tight. Good joust. Oh, clever play, but well watched by Guevara. Oh, lovely pickup. No chance, though, that Nicolai was going to get that one. Italy out of position. Lupo forced in at the net to block. And it's Spain who come up with the point. And a crafty little swig of water from Nicolai. He's going to get a... Well, he must have caught a face full of sand, so he'll be allowed to get away with that one. No, he didn't throw it up high enough, did he? Got it a little far too inside, and he knows it. Nice reach. Oh, good angle. That's better from Lupo. He's actually gone up and hit one. Had to force himself to do it. But a lovely cross-court angle from him. Has a quick look, sees where the defenders are, and just says, yep, you're going to give me the power, I'll take it. Lupo with the serve. Again, Herrera the target. That one somehow got in between Nicolai's arms. Oh, good joust. Who did that touch last? It did touch Spain last. Lupo playing it into Herrera. Herrera then having it come off his hands and out of play. Always a tricky one, that, but you generally go with the way the ball is continuing on. It suggests it goes off that player. But it's not always the case. Oh, lovely. Well, Herrera gets up out of the sand, doesn't he? Set point for Spain. And set point is taken. Spain have the first one in the bag, 21-17. Players are out and ready for the second set. Spain just one set away from a place in the final here in Fuzhou. Adrián Guevara with the serve. Oh, lack of communication there for Spain, as Guevara snuck that one off of Herrera, and as a result, Herrera couldn't go after it. Spain have won their pool in Pool E, so they went straight through to the second round of this tournament. They've played one less game so far than Italy. And a foot fault from Daniel Lupo, just catching the line with his foot as he took off. Spotted by the lines judge, flagged, picked up by the referee, point for Spain. Spain beat Serbia, Stefan Basta and Lazar Kolaric, 12 and 18. And then they beat Nico Bieler and Alexi Strasser of Switzerland, the number 21 seeds, 15-7 in the decider. And after they lost the second set to 18, winning the first to 16. They then beat the very tricky Youssef Krau and Edouard Rollinson of France, the number 12 seeds, 11 and 14. That was a really good performance from Spain in that particular match. Into the second round, where they beat Christoph Dressler and Thomas Kunet of Austria, the qualifiers, who were seeded 22nd into the main draw, beat them to 17 and 15. And then they had a really, really good win against Tri Bourne and John Hayden of the United States, the number 3 seeds. They beat them 23-21, 21-18. So the number 5 seeds from Spain now looking good so far in terms of having the first set in the bag, but they're a little bit down here in this second set, notably because they haven't got a serve in yet. Oh, great throw down from Nicolai. He was up and waiting for that one. Good hang time from him, swatting that one away. Italy lead by 3. Well worth another look. Actually went with an indoor block, didn't he? A little jump and turn. Somehow managed to stay out of the net. High hands defense was okay, but this block was something special. Just about got something on it. Guevara belts that one inside the block and inside the defender. We call it threading the eye of the needle, because he got very little space to work with. He did that very nicely. Another good rainbow shot from Daniel Lupo. Just leaves Herrera standing and watching. Guevara really himself square onto the net. That's a pretty hard shot to hit, really. You have to make sure you get plenty of height with your jump and keep your contact point high, because otherwise there's a real danger as you hit across your body when you're square onto that net that you will either put the ball in the net or actually hit the ball wide of the sideline. Lupo again coming up with the shots. Herrera sending Lupo and Nicolai the wrong way. Well, somehow that one doesn't find the sideline. Lupo had a long, hard look at it. Spain creeping back into the set. Well, Gavira made his move, didn't he? And all went forwards as the ball came high at him, which meant he ran out of room to play this one. Have a look at his movement again, comes back inside. In fact, if he'd have stayed where he was, he probably would have made the dig. Another good swing, lovely arm movement from Herrera. So important to get those arms back straight and come through, driving your hip through the ball to get up then and hit high and hard. Oh, another good shooter, but that one again just a little long. Lupo thinks it's in. Upshot is though. Spain have got back level, 9 apiece now. Oh, that's a really good serve. Chance here for Italy. Chases on, but Herrera has one look at that and says, nope, I'm never going to get it, and doesn't even bother. Point away from the technical timeout. Good reactions. And it doesn't find the sideline for Spain, so it's Italy who have the lead into the technical timeout by 3 points, but they're trailing by 1 set to love. Nikolai. Another belter from Herrera as he goes and puts that one to the line, even with Daniel Lupo waiting. He still couldn't stop that. that time Herrera, turning as he jumped, hitting across his body. A little bit of height loss, that's why the net came into play. Ooh, whose side was that on? It was on Italy's side, so they take the point. It popped up very nicely, didn't it, for Paolo Nicolai? And it's turning into a very nice second set here for Italy. Looks like they're going to send this one into a decider, barring any mishaps. Nice dig. Oh, another good dig as well. Good improvisation from Guevara. Oh, brilliant play from Daniel Lupo. He saw Herrera go running and able to change his decision and cut that one so close to the net. Brilliant. Well, he's got all the shots, hasn't he, that young man? Timeout called by Spain. Fans looking on, enjoying what they're watching. Still quite early in the morning here, just gone 11 o'clock, so stadium filling up slowly but surely. We've got a second semi-final to come, and then we'll have the bronze medal match, gold medal match, and medal ceremony later on today. A couple of serves from Nicolai could really seal the deal here for Italy, but right now he's having no luck at all with his jump serve. Neither is Herrera for Spain. And neither is Guevara. So once again, Lupo finding an angle cross-court and keeping the scoreboard ticking over in favour of Italy. And, well, they only need 3 points, don't they, to get this set done. Spain just need 5 to catch up, so they need 8 to win. Not impossible, but maybe improbable now, with an ace serve from Nicolai, as he gets a lot of help from the net. And back to normal for Nicolai with a miss-hit. Has that one come off of his forearm? Oh, belter. Looking for a net touch, but had that ball hit the floor before the net was touched? I'd imagine probably yes. Bang. Oh, no, it was a net touch before the ball hit the floor. That should be Spain's point, shouldn't it? And that's now being told in no uncertain terms. Herrera having a chat with the second ref about that. And there's a yellow card time delay for Spain in the process, but the replays don't lie, do they? Hand hit the top of the net before the ball hit the sand. Set point for Italy. And they take it. Nicolai hammers it away cross court. 1 set all. An emphatic second set win, 21-14. That means we're heading into a decider. Lots of room to come in and swing hard. And he did exactly that. Now it is the race to 15 to see who's going to go into the final here in Fuzhou. No technical timeout, teams change ends every 5 points. Spain with the serve. And a chance for the first point here. That's a good dig from Guevara. Can he finish it off? Not quite. Oh, he gets another chance though, but that's not a great play in terms of getting it back up into the air. And Lupo popped that one up onto a plate, didn't he really? Nicolai hammering it away, takes the first point. Another good shot from Lupo. So this is a good start for Italy. A serve from Nicolai. Good time to come up with one of those. He's had 2 aces, he's had 3 block points. He's definitely been the difference in this match. But he's had too many of those, though, into the net, not making Spain have to play the ball. Good dig. Oh, massive block from Nicolai. Well, he's saving Italy time after time, isn't he? Another chance. Herrera again. Same angle this time, the desired result. Lupo moved. Now wishes he hadn't. Oh, that's too tight, surely. Indeed, it is too tight to the net from Nicolai, who's not happy with that. And it's brought Spain back into this one now. Herrera coming in close. In the end, acting like a goalkeeper, pushing that one over his head and out of play. Brilliant block from Nicolai. Well, he went for form and control with his jump serve, making Spain play the ball. Didn't allow them to go over on two. Got himself in a great position at the net, made an awesome block. He was up, waiting, gets across, and completely shuts down Herrera. Well, he served from the middle of the baseline on the last end. He's come back to what is position one indoors to serve. And every time he's served from there, he's not had much success on the side of court they're on at the moment. Good angle again. This time a better set from Nicolai, giving Lupo some room to hit the cross-court ball. Oh, really good serve from Lupo. That one towards the middle. Herrera a little bit unsure as Gavira went towards the net. Didn't commit to the pass. Italy lead by 3. Oh, Gavira just about gets that one away cross court. But it's advantage Italy at the moment. Well, it's getting interesting now, isn't it? 1 point separating the teams. And this race to 15. Well, play on it was missed by Herrera as it came down the net. He got it the second bite and puts it away. And Italy are claiming that he touched it twice. It did look like he touched it twice, didn't it? As he went for that kind of to fist it over, it looked like he caught it and then he dug it over the net. Play on was the call. Italy did the right thing, playing to the whistle. Nicolai with the serve. Nice cut. There was nowhere that Herrera could hit that one. It's the good roll shot cross court, but Spain need points from serve. Oh, good block out from Daniel Lupo. Nicolai jumping into the cross, giving Herrera the line shot. Giving him plenty of room to swing on the ball. Little change up then. Spain now sending Herrera from serve into block. But he doesn't have to do either or play any defense behind that. Unforced error from Daniel Lupo. It's all square, both teams on 10. Both teams neck and neck as we race towards the 15-point mark. If we get to 14 all, Then we'll keep going till someone gets 2 clear. That's if we get to 14 all. One thing is for sure, we will have a winner. Right now, impossible to tell who. That might be good touch. And advantage Spain, 2 quick points. And Italy call the timeout as Spain take over in the driving seat. Herrera with the serve, he's going to come through to block again. And he's unable to stop that shot from Daniel Lupo. Guevara nowhere near it. Oh, the chase from Lupo not working. Spain keen to hang on to their advantage. Well, it's off the block and out of play. Guevara left it. Not sure if he saw it touched Herrera or not. He didn't make any attempt to go after it. Maybe it was just too far out of his reach. Difficult to tell from my commentary position. It's kind of in line with the players, that point of impact. Oh, another top block from Nicolai. He could be the key, couldn't he, in this deciding set as he puts Italy back in front. Top block. Herrera needs to learn, doesn't he? Every time he's had that swing, he's been in trouble. Oh, somehow he keeps it in play. And it comes up as a point for Italy. Well, the line judge is signalling for a touch in the corner and then has put her hand down, his hand down. But that was some play from Paolo Nicolai. The ball, he had no clue where it was, and then he suddenly makes a reaction to pop it up into the air. It's match point now for Italy. Lupo with the serve. Saved by Herrera. But this is now Italy's best chance. One side out required. And it's done. Daniel Lupo hits the ball down, and Italy are through to the final here in Fuzhou. And they have done it in 3 sets, 15-13. And this is how it was done. Lupo comes in and says, I'm going to go for it. He went for it. And they get their reward. The young guns are through to the final. Well, a magnificent performance from Daniel Lupo and Paolo Nicolai, losing the first set but then coming back to take the second set in style, wasn't it? 21-14, and then battling it out and forcing their way through to the finish line, 15-13 in the decider. Well, they'll be taking a hard-earned break now and get ready, but we can hear from our winners.
Well, congratulations. That was a great match. Your first set down, then you came back to win the next two. That was really well done. How was the match for you?
Yeah, it was great. We don't think about the points. We stay focused on every ball because that's what we have to do for try to win with great teams like they are. So we think in our side of the court we stay focused on the side out. We try to make some good movement in the break point, and so we done, so we won.
Well, congratulations and best of luck for your next match.
Thank you so much. Thanks for Fuzhou because they are fantastic people and fantastic venue. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. All the best.
Well, congratulations indeed, and good luck indeed for their game to come little later on. But for now, though, it's time for us to say goodbye here in Fuzhou and leave you with the highlights.